Alright, everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. The Padres are at it again as they are single-handedly heating up the hot stove here with their second trade in 24 hours. First, it was Blake Snell that they acquired from the Tampa Bay Rays. Now it's ace and starting pitcher from the Chicago Cubs, Darvish, who's heading out west to San Diego. This is incredible. This team looks so good for 2021 and 2022 for that matter. If you guys are ready to hear me talk about this trade, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get into it. Darvish is traded to the San Diego Padres. So when both the Snell and Darvish trade went down, I was not home. I was not able to make a video, so I am going to be a little late here with this upload, but nonetheless, Darvish and Victor Caratini have been traded from the Chicago Cubs to the San Diego Padres. In exchange, the Cubs received starting pitcher Zach Davies and 4 young prospects who are 20 years old or younger. Those 4 prospects are Owen Cassie, he's an outfielder, shortstop Reggie Preciado, outfielders Ismael Meja, and Yason Santana. So, of course, again, the Padres do receive Darvish and Victor Caratini. And honestly, if you're the Padres, this is a steal right here. The Cubs wanted to dump some salary, so Darvish is heading out west. And they're going to pay a little bit more money for Darvish to help the Padres with that contract. But at the same time, San Diego's rotation is now disgusting in this upcoming year. There's a lot to talk about with this trade, and if we go ahead and look at the San Diego Padres here, it seems like they easily won this, and I believe that is the case hands down. The Padres have to win this trade 10 times out of 10. Yes, the Cubs do get Zach Davies, who will be of much help in rotation depth for the Cubs, as he's now with Kyle Hendricks up there in the top 2 or 3 guys in that rotation. But aside from that, Chicago received 4 young prospects who, they could be good, they could be bad, who knows what their futures hold, and they're all 20 years old or younger, so still a long time to go progression-wise before they at least make it to the MLB level. Now, for the San Diego Padres, picking up Darvish is excellent. Getting Victor Caratini in the deal is nice as well. The only thing is, what version of Darvish are you getting? I really don't think it matters too much because Darvish is incredible. He's a veteran on the mound. He brings a lot to the table. Now for San Diego, he's going to add to that rotation depth. And I do think he has the potential to be an ace. But in 2018 and 2019, his numbers were a little bit shaky. 2020, he comes in and he is an NL Cy Young candidate. So it really just kind of depends here what they are going to get out of Darvish. Will he be number 1 man, or will he be like the 2nd or 3rd guy in the rotation? Either way, not a bad thing at all to have that problem where Darvish could be any of the first 3 guys in the rotation. Because for most other teams, Darvish would be the topper. He'd be the ace, much like he was with the Chicago Cubs. So no matter how good or bad Darvish does in 2021, I do think that the Padres still win this trade and they still kind of fleece the Chicago Cubs. They did not have to give up much in order to receive Darvish and Caratini. Now, if you look at Yu's numbers here in this 2020 season, he pitched in 12 games with an 8-3 record and a 2.01 ERA. In 76 innings pitched, he struck out 93 batters and had a whip of 0.96. For Zach Davies, he is, I believe, 27 years old. He pitched in 12 games this past season as well. He was 7-4 with a 2.73 ERA, 69 1/3 innings pitched, 63 strikeouts, and a 1.07 whip. So Davies, young, has a bright future ahead. The Padres do send him out to Chicago in exchange for this veteran in Darvish. The only other red flag that there may be with is that he is 35 years old. So with the inconsistency and him being up there in age, we really don't know what it's going to look like this upcoming year, but nonetheless, this is still a very great move for the San Diego Padres. The fact that they were able to trade for 2 aces within 24 hours is incredible. So, of course, in the last video, we talked about what the Padres rotation is going to look like in 2021 with the addition of Snell. Now, that is a little bit different now as they gain Darvish and lose Zach Davies, but the 1 through 4 looks a little bit something like this. You have Darvish and Blake Snell as your 1-2 punch, and that can really go either way. Then you have Dinelson Lamet and Chris Paddock. That is amazing right there. And the Padres even have multiple options for that 5th slot in the rotation, but that top 4 is still very good and honestly extremely scary for all other NL West teams and National League teams in general. But in 2022, you get the addition of Mike Clevenger as he comes back from Tommy John, and your top 5 guys in the rotation are Darvish, Blake Snell, Dinelson Lamet, Mike Clevenger, and Chris Paddock. I mean, that is a super rotation right there. The San Diego Padres are stacked these next 2 seasons, at the least, in the rotation. So with this Cubs move here, I do want to go back and talk about Chicago really quick. We see them ship off their ace, their best pitcher, arguably in the 2020 season, now to San Diego. They don't get the best return, but they do get Zach Davies, which is nice, and some young guys sprinkled here and there as well. However, the big question comes up. If they're willing to trade Darvish, are they going to go all in and really listen to Kris Bryant trade opportunities? Because it's been rumored that he is available. The Cubs may want to move him. But now that they lost Darvish, will they just kind of give up, and will they get rid of Bryant and really work towards the future and try to rebuild a little bit more? Or will he stay on the team? That is something that we should be thinking about now, because Kris Bryant could be on the move. There are a lot of teams who are looking for a third baseman, and Bryant can fill a need for certain teams. It's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this winter plays out, but the Padres are making so many great moves within such a little amount of time. And honestly, San Diego is a perfect example of a win-now team. They're doing everything right at the moment. Yes, they've got rid of a few top prospects, but only really Patino in the Blake Snell trade. Other than that, they really still have a pretty decent farm system. They have a lot of good guys on the team for 2021 and 2022 at the Major League Baseball level. So this is exciting. I really want more teams to be doing what San Diego's doing right now. Buy, sell, flip, trade, whatever you got to do. But this is exciting stuff. And as baseball fans, this is the news we want to see heading into the new year and throughout the rest of this winter, as free agency is still buzzing with top guys like Trevor Bauer, JT Realmuto, and DJ LeMahieu. And of course, there are probably going to be some more trades out there. Francisco Lindor maybe on the block, Kris Bryant maybe, Nolan Arenado. There's just so much to look forward to within the rest of this winter. So guys, that's going to end it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down below what you think about this Darvish trade. I mean, again, I think the San Diego Padres won this 10 times out of 10, and they definitely underpaid for Darvish and Caratini in this deal. But that is going to end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.